Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a full step-by-step guide of how you can start dropshipping using TikTok. So there's a few different ways you can go about dropshipping using the platform of TikTok, and I'm going to show you the different steps you need to take based on which route you choose to go and give you guys a little bit of feedback and help along the way that you can use to start your dropshipping journey. So getting right into the video, the first thing you guys need to focus on when you're choosing to dropship on TikTok is by picking your method of promotion. So now this decision is going to be a little bit of a variable deciding on what kind of product you choose to sell and which way you go about actually promoting it. So the two ways you can dropship using TikTok is through organic advertising and paid advertising. So organic is when you're not spending any money promoting your videos, and this is better for people who have lower budgets or you're wanting to test a bunch of different products and you're not wanting to put a ton of money into this. This is where you basically order the product to your house yourself, film a bunch of content yourself, and start posting that directly on TikTok just as videos on your social media account. So you don't have to spend any money on this besides just ordering your product, and that's just filming videos every day. You can post as little or as much as you want and hope that a video goes viral and starts getting you organic, free traffic to your dropshipping store. Now, I've personally generated millions of dollars using this exact strategy and can tell you that it does work. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Sometimes you can waste a lot of time if your product isn't good enough, if your creatives aren't great, but it's a really easy process because you don't need to be super professional. You don't need to film great videos with great equipment. You want them to seem as personable and very mediocre quality, to be honest, which is crazy to think for an online business. You want your videos to be mediocre, but the way this works is by making your videos not stand out too much and seem like they blend in with the crowd, seem like you're just a person reviewing different products, seem like you're a person just showing off a product and not directly selling it like a dropshipping seller. And that way people, if they're interested in the product, they can go to your bio, click the link, and then hopefully purchase from your store. Now, paid advertising is where you take videos that you either make or have other people make for you and run them as paid advertisements. So this isn't going to be the process of you filming 20 videos a day, waiting for something to go viral. It's more about creating one or two really, really good creatives, paying for them to be promoted on TikTok and waiting for the sales to come in. What's great about paid advertising is sales can come in almost instantly. As soon as you turn on your ad campaigns, they can start generating if you have a good campaign. And instead of putting in a bunch of work trying to film a ton of different videos and waiting for something else to go viral, once your one creative on TikTok ads starts performing, all you have to do is scale the budget, not have to worry about making new creatives and just wait for more money to roll in. So it's really about how much money and time you're willing to invest. If you have a little bit bigger budget and you're willing to invest a few $100s per product to test, paid ads is going to be the way for you. But if you're wanting to stay lower budget or test a ton of different products at the same time, organic is a great way to go because you can also switch it up in the future. If you get a banger viral video on TikTok, you can download that and start running it on your TikTok ads account. Now, what you need to do after you find your method of promotion is finding a winning product that is going to sell. Now, the best way to do this is either using paid product research softwares like Mania or PP Ads, or by using more user-friendly free options like search terms. Now, the method that I personally use to find winning products for all of my stores without spending any money is by using hashtags on TikTok. So basically the way you do this is go on TikTok and search up hashtags that dropshippers will use. Now that's going to be hashtag TikTok made me buy it, hashtag Amazon finds, hashtag 50% off, or you can just type in get yours today and see what videos are using those hashtags in their captions. And most of the time it's going to be dropshippers who are using these hashtags, and it's going to be a long list of a bunch of videos promoting different dropshipping products. Now, what makes this so valuable is you can see real time how the videos are performing. If you see a product on there that matches the criteria that you're looking for, you can also see how the videos are performing, because if you search up a product on TikTok and you see the videos aren't doing too well, people aren't interested or engaging with them, then more than likely it's not going to be a winner for you because it's not a very viral product. Now, if you see videos that are getting millions of views and doing really well, you can already see tried and true that the product is working and that you have a good chance of also being successful with it. So now, before you go ahead and actually pick a product to sell, you want to make sure it matches a few of the criteria. There's a few big heavy hitter things that you need to make sure all of your products attack, or at least get most of. And that's going to be first, having a wow factor. So one of the biggest, if not the biggest criteria for a TikTok winning product is something that shocks the customer and gets them to stop scrolling. Because when people are on TikTok, they're not just looking for products to purchase. They're looking to be entertained and to get a release of dopamine and be shocked by cool, fascinating videos. So you need to make sure that your product and your creative is able to shock a customer and get them to stop their endless, mindless scrolling and look at your product and be interested in what you're selling. After that, you want to make sure your product also has viral potential. So you want to search up your product on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and see if it's getting views. If there's not other sellers that are at least getting views or having a few viral videos, then your product probably doesn't have the viral potential it needs for you, because if somebody else can't get it to go viral, that means you're going to have probably a harder chance of doing it yourself. So I'd steer clear of all of those products. The next thing is you want to make sure you have a good profit margin and your product can be sold profitably. Now, if you see other sellers in competition are only selling the product for a 2x markup or less than 2x markup, you're not going to want to really sell that product if you can't give yourself a higher offer or an average order value. You want to make sure you can at least get a 2.5 to 4x markup on all of the products you're selling, so you have wiggle room, so you can spend a significantly more amount of money on ads, so you can hire UGC creators, so you can sell products with faster shipping times and still have a decent chunk of profit for yourself. Because a big problem that I see a lot of people have is they're barely stretching thin on only a $5 to $6 profit, and once they spend money on ads, once they spend money on fulfillment, UGC costs, they're left with only $1 or $2 of profit on every order, if not even break even or negative. So you want to make sure you're always having a solid profit margin and your product can be sold profitably along scale. The next thing is you want to make sure that your product solves a big problem in someone's life. So there's a few different things that you want to make sure your product can attack, and that's going to be within the Maslow's hierarchy of needs triangle that people need in their life, and it goes from an order of the most important to the least important. And that's like psychological needs is the most important, then safety and security, etc. Now, if your product can attribute to one of these factors in someone's life, that's going to be a use case that somebody can integrate into their life and actually get a use out of. For example, this one door lock that people use at Airbnbs and hotels, you don't have to drill it in anywhere, it just sticks into the door hole. It's super profitable and it's a super great product. It attacks that safety and security need in someone's life, because if they're traveling, going to an Airbnb or a hotel, it's going to give them that safety and security, that peace of mind that nobody with a master key, no staff can enter the room at night because they can't get out of that deadbolt. And that product is super viral because you don't even need to have a crazy claim on it, because people are already interested in just what it is. So the few things you need to focus on, once again, is having a product that has a wow factor, potential to go viral, profitable, and solves a problem within somebody's life. Once you have all this created and done, you need to build a great store. So if you have a great product, you have a great way to promote it. Now you need to make sure your store is great, because this is also where people can be deterred from sales and become a little wary and decide not to purchase. If you have an untrustworthy site, or if it just doesn't look good. So the main thing is just focus on creating an actual brand that people want to purchase from. And this is pretty simple as far as it goes. This is just by having a good supplier with good customer support, having good customer support yourself, having a clean domain and logo that has something to do with your product, a great color scheme, and just an overall branded feel on your website with reviews, testimonials, gifts, videos that show that you're an actual brand, not just a low effort dropshipping store that has 2 reviews from AliExpress, different colors everywhere, and just looks like a dropshipping store. If you can make yourself look like an actual brand, that's going to deter you from all of your competition, and people are going to be a lot more inclined to buy from you, because they're not just thinking they're getting dropshipped to, they're thinking they're buying from a reputable, trustworthy brand. And that's the most important thing about dropshipping in 2024, is building a brand around your product. So make sure you guys build a great store, watch a bunch of content on YouTube. You can go to the Zendrop free YouTube channel and watch my store building tutorial, or go ahead and join the Zendrop Plus plan, where you can get access into the Zendrop Academy, get weekly coaching calls, and an entire course that shows you step by step how to build a store, how to run ads, and everything else you need to become profitable with dropshipping. After this, and your store is completed, ready to go, and looks phenomenal, you're ready to start creating content. So if you decided to go the organic route, that's just going to be about ordering your product from Amazon to your house and filming as much videos as you can. The best way to film videos organically quickly and have the best chance of going viral is literally by pretty much copying your competition. Go on TikTok, search up your product, find the top videos that went super viral, got a lot of good engagement, and inevitably got sales for your competitor, and just recreate that video with your own content. Just copy exactly what they did with the product, film it yourself, and watch the sales roll in. If it went viral once, there's a really good chance that it's going to go viral again, and that's the number one way you can start getting sales and getting viral videos with organic content. The next thing after this step, once you're starting to get sales and you see yourself having a potentially super successful brand, that's just scaling. So if you did organic content, the best way to scale is by outsourcing, because there's only so many videos that you can create yourself every single day for your TikTok page. You can scale by paying creators to make you videos either per video or per sale, or by running a free deal and running affiliate offers. Now, this is a great way. Even if you're at low scale, you can start running stores from creators for absolutely free. Find creators that want to make content, UGC creators that want to get into the business but aren't making enough money, and offer them an affiliate deal, basically where they start creating content, you send them the product for free, and they post videos as much or as little as they please, and they get paid only for sales they generate. So if you're getting $10 profit on every sale, maybe offer them $3 or $4 per sale they generate for you, and that way the amount of compensation they're getting is based on their success and the results with your store. And if you're running paid ads, even easier, just scale the budgets, test new creatives, duplicate creatives, find new interests, and inevitably just start running a ton of different creatives at once with high budgets, and you'll watch the sales come in until you decide to expand to new products, new stores, which you'll just repeat the process. I hope this video helped you guys out in getting started dropshipping on TikTok. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below and I'll try to get back to as many people as possible. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video.